What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Hey, you coming on in, guys? Hit that like and share button. Hit that like and share button. We're going to give Facebook a few minutes to send out that notifications. You guys see what I got here? Mr. Heavy Nuggets himself, Dee Lott.
Yes, sir.
Hey, you coming on in? Hit that like, hit that share button. Go ahead and send them shares out. That's running the numbers up tonight. That's running the numbers up tonight. We know Facebook be taking a little while to send out them notifications. Is Facebook going to let us be great? Let's get it going. Facebook gonna let us be great. Hit that like and share button. You coming on and hit that like and share button.
Oh yeah.
Hit that like and share button. We about to get this thing started.
Got a few coming in. A few people.
Yeah, hey guys, keep coming on in. Hey, tell a friend. Tell a friend. Hey, we got the man in the building.
Oh yeah.
We got the gardens in the building. We got the city in the building. We got On the Bird in the building.
In the manor, I'm a legend.
Ah. You heard it here first. Dang, I forgot my password. God dog. I got my password.
Oh yeah.
Hey, what's up, guys? We gonna get this thing started. Dee Lott, Heavy Nuggets. Did you make sure check your phone, make sure everything good. Hey guys, if you hear this and everything good, give us a thumbs up. If you're in the chat, you hear this and everything good. Hey guys, give us a thumbs up if everything good. All right, we good to go. We good to go, guys. Hey, all right, we're here. Mr. Dee Lott, Heavy Nuggets. You see the brand? Hey, you see the movement, baby? Hey, I'm be turning up tonight. I'm live. I'm live. You see the movement. You see the shirts everywhere. You don't know what it is, so we're gonna let this man get started. This is the guy behind the brand. When y'all see the Heavy Nugget shirts around the city, in the club, in the store, this is the guy. So let's go deep. Let them know where you from. Let's give them a little childhood rundown.
Okay. Orangeburg, South Carolina. Born and raised. You know what I mean? I'm from apartments. You know what I mean? I'm from apartments. I ain't never lived in no house until now. You know what I mean? 28 years later, I'm in a house.
The evolution, baby.
So, you know, yeah, I'm from apartments, like I say, though.
So, you know, which apartment?
I'm from Orangeburg Manor Apartments, you know.
The Manor?
The Manor. Over there by Sunbeam Bakery, you know. 1120 Wolf Trail. Used to be 1200 Wolf Trail way back in the day, but 1120 for sure.
So how was it growing up in the Manor?
Yeah, the Manor, childhood pretty good, you know.
The regular hood?
The regular hood. It wasn't too, you know, how can I say, ghetto. But we had a good childhood though. We stayed in all kind of stuff, you know. All neighbors and elders looked out for the youngins, you know. And I don't know, just a tight community in my era growing up, you know. So that would be the late 90s.
Okay.
The mid to late 90s, all the way up through the 2000s, you know.
All the way to the 2000s. Okay, so you lived in the Manor. So did you live in the Manor your whole life? Or?
No, first, I got two older brothers. I'm the youngest of three. So, you know, my mom, they lived in Roosevelt Gardens. Okay. That's where they started.
Okay.
And I was
Shout
there.
out G4.
Oh yeah, shout out G4. So I was there up until I think about 97.
Okay.
So I think 96, 97.
Okay.
I ain't too sure, but so I was like 3 or 4. And we moved to the Manor, and we've been there. I've been there personally 23 years.
So you
in
the
apartments, 23 years, man.
In the apartment. So, but see, I got a cheat code because I know D. So, but even though you moved to the Manor, you still was in the gardens a lot.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, because my grandma stayed in the gardens and still stay in the gardens. So we talking, I'm 28 now, so she been in the gardens 30 plus years. I'm talking about ain't going nowhere. She probably been to 3 different apartments, but the one she at now, I think she been there the longest. I know for sure she been there the longest. So, yeah. Okay, so child growing up, so you having fun in the Manor. What kind of child? Because I know, shout out Damien, I know me and your older brother graduated together. So what kind of child is Darius? Like what kind of child? Well, you in the Manor, but what kind of child are you? Younger days, I was real bashful and like shy. I was real shy. So I mean,
what you mean younger is? Give us like.
I'll say like 10 years old. From a toddler to 10 years old, I was real shy. I was a real shy kid. But if you knew me, you knew me. So I would open up if you knew me. If I'm around family and friends or people I consider family or whatever.
But, you come in and hit that like and share button.
Yep. So I mean, I was, like I said, I was real shy, but I was always a friendly guy. I got along with any and everybody, and my brothers used to always tell me that. My brother Keem specifically, like, man, you friends with too many people. And he used to always tell me that, but I couldn't help it. That's just the personality, I got.
You are who you are.
I am who I am. So, and that's, having 2 older brothers, that's what made all us different, but the same, because we all different and we all stand on who we are as a person. So, You
got to do it. Okay,
right.
So you go from basketball there. Okay, he don't say much. So when does the transition come to when I call it when you go outside?
Outside of
just outside of being like I'm like middle school. So what is middle school there?
Yeah, I say about middle school. I mean, I'm still shy to this day a little bit, but I'm way more open. But anyway, I say probably about I say 6th, 7th grade, probably middle school. Starting off middle school, I came up out of that though, Okay. And just a natural when it comes to sports. I ain't never been the best, but basketball was my thing.
What's your thing?
Me and all of my brothers, or both of my brothers, we all can play basketball.
Okay.
Pretty good. So I started in elementary playing basketball.
So did you play basketball in middle school?
I did. I played basketball all through middle school.
6th to 8th?
6th through 8th.
Okay.
Sixth grade, I was second string point guard. 7th and 8th, I was starting point guard.
And middle school?
B team, Coach Simpson. If you from Howard Middle School, you know what I'm talking about. So, but yeah.
So what happened to? So now I'm a sports guy. So what happened when you got to high school? Why didn't you pursue not a basketball career, but why didn't you keep playing sports in high school?
Well, I want to say about 8th grade. I don't know. I stopped. To be real, the support, like my brothers would come, but I can't say my mama was always coming. You see what I'm saying? So if she ain't in the stands, I ain't felt like I was impressing nobody. You see what I'm saying? Because that's the only person I was trying to impress as far as playing sports. But if the support wasn't there, if I ain't have family members, but at that time she didn't have a car either, she couldn't move how she wanted to. So, but at the same, but that's what that played a major part in it. But then again, I was like, having that mindset of being stuck, like, nobody from Orange Green making it. Well, so what if I go to, I go to OW and play basketball and go to college? Ain't nobody making it to the pros, you know what I mean? But hey, I should have, I shouldn't even thought like that. I should have just been my best and kept on going no matter what. But at the same time,
but to be fair to you, even given the mindset at the time, how can you think different if nobody else to put the different thinking in you?
And that was the thing. You see what I'm saying? So. I'm looking at reality. Reality hit me 8th grade. I'm like,
that's early.
I'm like, look, I already see what life is about. I didn't really get in too much trouble. Like I ain't never got expelled, but I used to get suspended just for a little minor stuff because I was class clown sometimes. You know what I mean, but not all the time. But most times, like a class clown, just saying little stuff or
having a little fun.
I ain't never tried to fit in. I'm gonna tell you that. I ain't never tried to fit in. I was always me. People gravitate towards me, but I ain't never
Somebody
tried to fit
right
in.
there. Christopher Styles said, Lott was hell in high school, but cool dude.
Hey. Now, high school different. We talking about middle school right now. I was cool, but high school, man, it took on.
So high school. Okay, so middle school. So you get through that. But to get back on that, that's why I tell parents, it's so important to, even if the kids didn't want to play, it's so, you never know what. Now, I got a question. Do you ever tell your mama that?
I never told my mama that, and I should have. But just you bringing it up now, I'm just keeping it real of how I feel. You know what I mean? So, and even going back to elementary, I was a straight A student in elementary. You see what I'm saying? A straight A, all through elementary. I'm talking about principal's list, all through elementary. Middle school, kind of start smelling myself. So I was like A, B, C. You see what I'm saying? Got the 8th grade. Probably made my first D in probably 8th grade. You know what I mean? So,
yeah, I've been through that too.
You know,
but sometimes I realize even cause when you're that young, we don't care what we say. We scared our parents.
Yeah.
Sometimes we be like, especially growing up. Well, I didn't grow up in the hood, but especially grew up in. But I didn't grow up in the hood. But we was. I told somebody today, you don't realize how poor you is until you ain't poor no more.
Until you ain't poor, you right.
I thought we was eating oodles and noodles because my mama liked cooking oodles and noodles.
But you know what? I knew how we was living in the moment. I never thought we was
not
rich. I never thought we had more than other people. I just, in the moment, however we was living, I understood it, but I didn't accept it. I couldn't accept it because I saw what it was that made us live how we was living. You see what I'm saying? And that's what made me keep a different mindset of wanting to, having to want more. I gotta want more because if you got kids. And if your kids don't see you wanting more, or if they don't feel like you want more, then that can alter their mindset. So me, I always wanted more. I ain't never begged my mama for nothing that I know she couldn't get, or or my grandma.
Because you're growing
aunt.
up to know, like, you know what, mama ain't got it. We know she ain't got it. We ain't about to play the.
We ain't playing that.
We ain't playing the game.
Cause to be real, like my mom was single parent. You see what I'm saying? And my mama like 5 foot, but we thought she was
6'9".
6'9". You see what I'm saying? When we was younger, and I saw what my brothers went through, so I ain't get as much discipline as they got, of course, because I was the youngest. But I already saw what they went through, so I knew what not to do or how to do it, so I wouldn't get in trouble. You see what I'm saying?
I ain't gonna put mama through that.
I ain't gonna put her through that because it's been instances where, I'm looking at my mom like, dang, I know she tired of. I can tell she tired of going through it.
I'm tired of hearing about
it, man. I'm her counselor. We counsel each other. You know what I mean? Just talk about stuff.
So I got a question. So this is going on. Where I'm just calling him D Senior at?
I never had a relationship with my father.
Okay.
For whatever reason, he was never from here. He is originally from Florida.
Okay.
He came through Orangeburg and he dropped a couple kids off. Shout out to my sister Shaniqua Williams. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna be real. He dropped it, and if you see me and you see her, he dropped us off. So you see what I'm saying? But anyway, I look more like my mom than him, but I got his complexion, I got his damn hairline, his forehead, his nose. I'm him.
And your sister, same thing.
Same thing. And we do have an older brother, which is our father's junior.
Okay.
But I lost connection with him about 5 years ago. Yeah. I think about 6 years ago, because my brother, my dad's brother actually introduced us one day. And I had no idea I even had an older brother. This guy I'm 5'10". This guy probably like 6'2". But he looked exactly like our dad. Like, he is the junior and he looks exactly like him. So for sure, I know he has 3 kids. Me, Ronald Jr., which is my dad's son, my brother, and Shaniqua Williams.
You know what I like just now? When you talked about him just now, he ain't did it, whatever he was, what he was.
Yeah.
I don't hear no resentment in your voice.
I can't resent it, and I can't talk bad about somebody I don't know. You see what I'm saying? I don't know him, so how am I talk bad about? That's me. I can't talk bad about somebody. He wasn't there or whatever. It wasn't my fault, so I don't got to deal with it. I in certain ways I can deal with it, but of course my life could have been different, but I like how it turned out with him not being there. You see what I'm saying? I feel like my mama did a damn good job. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, she did good. She raising 3 boys, and guess what? I tell some people. If people go through stuff, I'm like, bro, sometimes you ain't got time to cry.
No.
Like what a woman do? Why? I ain't got time to cry.
But that goes back to what I was saying. I recognize what it was when we was younger. I always observe. That's one thing about me. People say he quiet, he the quiet one, but I was always observant. So I saw what was going on, so there wasn't no need to, pout about it. I couldn't, it was no need for me to act out in a certain way because of whatever, you know what I mean? Like, no, like my mama, my best friend. So, and she gonna keep it real. She gonna keep it, if y'all know Frida Lott, she gonna keep it 100. And she ain't biting no tongue.
Shout out Mama Duke, salute you for doing what I'm gonna say for doing what you shouldn't have had to do alone. I'm cleaning my verbiage up.
Yeah.
Because I'm gonna say, let me tell you, I told Darius this something today. Speaking of his old man, but this is something for you right quick, ladies. Don't blame all men for the mistake you made. And when I say the mistake you made, it's not your fault that he ain't no good, because he might have tricked you.
Yeah.
He could have tricked you. He could have run game on you. But don't put all of us young black fathers in that category. I'm a good father. Dee a good father. Oh, yeah. We got our kids. So we're just gonna help raise the next generation to be better fathers. Because we don't have to be with you to be a father, be a good father. That's a side note.
Yeah.
Take that, put that in your spirit.
There you
okay,
go.
so you get to high school. So you come up from middle school, you're in the transition, I'm starting to feel myself, you might be getting a little bit more, hey, what's up, D? Than you was back then. So what's the transition in high school?
I mean, high school, I just, I don't know. Like I said, I really kind of came out. Well, I came out of my shell in middle school, but high school I just came out more.
You came out more
because it's like, you know, in middle school I only really knew people from Howard.
Okay.
I didn't know too many people from Clark, but I did because I always went to Roosevelt Gardens, and everybody from Roosevelt Gardens went to Clark, so that's who I would know.
Hit that share button. What's up, Marcus? You coming in? Hit that hit that share button.
But most of the people was like older dudes that I knew from the Gardens.
You know them all.
You know, yeah, I know
some of y'all. You know, I knew you, but I don't know. I don't know if y'all even want to shout out. But salute to you, who you know who you are.
Right. But yeah, but like I said, so when I get to high school, all that merged. So I'm with people like, okay, I stay in the manor, but on the weekends, we in the gardens.
In the gardens.
Because like I said, my grandma always stayed there. My Aunt Juliet, rest in peace, she always stayed there.
Rest in peace, Miss Juliet.
Well, she didn't always stay there, but she stayed there for a good period of time. And she enjoyed getting me and my brother Keem. She loved getting her. She would call and ask us, are we coming to her house this weekend?
That's a good woman. So I met her just for me playing. She was going to a church I used to play at. That was a good woman. I saw that woman. Shout out to Jermaine too. I saw her when I met her here, and I saw what that thing did to her body, but her spirit still was strong to the very end. So rest in peace to her. Shout out Jermaine. You play that keyboard, boy.
Oh yeah.
And the universe word that's your auntie. Didn't know that. Okay, so you in the garden, you know people, you out the shell.
Right. Like I say, so like I said, just being from the manor, I'm going to school with my peers at Howard, and then being in the gardens on the weekends. They are mostly from Clark, so now all that merged when I get to OW, and it don't make it no better that OW is right next to Roosevelt Gardens.
It's right there.
So you see what I'm saying?
The fence.
Like I said, it's right there. It's in the backyard. They in each other's backyard. You know that led to cutting class and stuff like that. I probably cut class maybe one time my whole middle school. You see what I'm saying? But as far as high school, man.
Trey said, bro, Tommy your brother, D?
Tommy ain't my brother, but he is my cousin. He's one of my elder cousins, male cousins.
Okay.
So that's I spoke of Miss Juliet. That's her second born son.
Okay.
Tommy. So and shout out to him because I learned a lot from him. You know, just watching his trials and tribulations, and you know, and now that I'm older, we bounce game back and forth to each other. You see what I'm saying? And him too. He always would get us in the summer. He would get me and my brother Keem and Jermaine, his younger brother Jermaine. He would get us. Like if he stayed in the country somewhere, he would always get us for the weekend or something like that. He'd take us to Frankie's Fun Park, you know, stuff like that. So
showing another side of life.
He was a street guy.
Okay, there we go.
He is very family oriented.
Okay.
So you know what I mean. He did a whole lot for us coming up. You see what I'm saying? As far as you know, hey Bird, let me get $1, stuff like that. Oh, he got it. He gonna get it to you. Or you know. Just like I said, just being around, you know what I mean? Being that older male figure in our life, you know. So we all, you know, I had that, you know, coming from him.
You can't beat that. Okay, so we gonna skip high school. Yeah. High school is high school.
You know,
yeah. Because we start talking about high school, we all have a.
There's too many high school stories, and
bro, I got my own high school stories that I'm gonna leave at OW.
Yeah, and
let it die.
There's an age gap between us, so I know. And like you said, you my brother age, so I already know how y'all era. Let me tell you the thing
about this guy. Cause when he's further work, he said, "You know my brother," and this what happened that somehow in the being out, I said, "Bruh," I don't know if I told you the story or not. I said, cause I called his brother D too. I said, D, your little brother a solid one. You know, he told me he got to be. Bro, that was his exact words. I want to say cloud nine. He said he got to be because he my little brother. True story.
That's what he told you?
True story. Yep. Yeah. He told me I never forget it. In cloud nine.
Yeah.
True story. I said 99. He said, yeah, my little brother.
Yeah, that's what's
I said, that's a solid little dude, man. He said he got to be. That's my brother. I said,
hey, I learned.
True story.
So with him saying that,
I
learned and I seen what they went through, whether it was in the streets or in the house. You see what I'm saying? So they actually made me who I am.
Yep. The example.
They,
that's right.
Because I learned what to and what not to do and how to do. Mm-hmm. You see what I'm saying?
And what not to do.
Yeah.
Okay, so you get out. So you graduate from OW.
Mm-hmm. Graduate from OW. Both of my brothers were. By the time I graduated, it was just me and my mom staying together, still in the manor. I didn't have to move out, but I chose to because just wanting freedom and
do your own thing.
I go do my own thing. So,
but see, that even you graduating is a milestone because according to statistically, you shouldn't even graduate it.
Right. Especially with my peers and stuff. But I always had the tight group I came up with. You see what I'm saying? We all graduated. Except my boy Tyreek. Rest in peace, Tyreek. That was my best friend right there. You see what I'm saying? Tyreek Smith. Everybody know how me and Tyreek rock. You see what I'm saying? But as far as me, Tyreek, my boy Eric Bradley, and Mike Washington.
All graduated.
We all graduated. Like I said, except Tyreek because he got in something, I think our 11th grade year, and he just couldn't get back on track. But, But he did his thing as an older brother, and shout out to his mom, Miss Shanique, you know what I mean? She did her thing, as raising him as a man. Shout out to his dad, but he just I can't say he fell a victim to the streets, but it's a whole lot behind that I really don't know, and I choose not to get into because that'll send me into a dark place. Because that's my best friend, so I don't even try to figure out.
I feel you.
What happened with his situation, but he passed,
Rest in peace.
Back in July, right before his 28th birthday, and that hurt, you know what I mean? That he sent me to my second funeral ever in life. My first funeral was my Aunt Juliet, and my second funeral ever in life was Tyreek, and they funerals like 2 years apart. So
it was close.
Yeah, and that hurt, that hurt real bad, and I think about him every day.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So
I mean, when it happened, you said, that's my man's.
Right.
So, so you beat the odds, you graduate. So what's life? But I'm out of school, what's next? Trying to figure out, what?
I was trying to figure out what's next, but all right, let's go back to high school for a minute. In my 11th grade year, I actually just wanted for myself. I stopped, waiting on my mama to get it for me. So I took a chance my junior year in high school, and I started working at Husqvarna. You see what I'm saying?
Oh, I didn't know you started working there.
In my 11th grade year.
So you lied about your age on your application?
Yeah. No, I was 17. I was a grade behind. Let's go back. I was always a grade behind.
Okay.
And my birthday's in January, so I guess that you can consider that an early one. Yeah. So I actually graduated high school when I was 18.
Yeah,
so to the end of towards the end of my junior year, I started working at Husqvarna.
So you worked at Husqvarna at 17?
Yeah.
I did not know that.
Yep.
So you was like, bro.
I was there. Look, I don't know what's the age requirement, but at 17 I was there.
So what time your shift was?
My shift was like 4. I want to say, I think I worked second shift, like
4 to 12.
4 to 12, I want to say.
Yeah, it worked 12.
I think 4 to 12. That's exactly what my shift was. And you know what was crazy? Being that Tyreek had got kicked out of school, he was my ride home. That's how solid he was.
He was working there too, or
he wasn't working there. I don't know if he was working at or not, but he made sure I got home.
That's a homie.
You see what I'm saying?
That's a homie.
He made sure I got home. And if he didn't, Damien did, which is my older brother. And sometimes, I want to say 1 or 2 times, one of his kids' mom tipped. She even came and got me. I remember that. I don't know if she remembered, but She even came and took me home one night. Like 12, this is 12 at night. So I get home.
So let's go. So you in 11th grade.
11th grade. The end of my 11th. So it's like summertime.
So 11th grade.
Yeah.
You go to work. I mean, you go to school. Let's say 8 to at that time, what do you get out? 3:15. Whatever the time is, 3:15.
Yep.
So 3:15. So after 3:15, you get out of school.
I'm gone.
You going straight to Husqvarna.
Matter of fact, my Miss Winningham, she was a guidance counselor. She used to come get me my third block. She used to come. She used to say, "Hey, I got your work from your fourth block. Do this work right here, and go straight to the gardens because I know your grandma stay there. Because I always had my uniforms there. You see what I'm saying? And my ride was gonna take me to.
They don't make them like that no more.
They don't make
them like that.
Miss Winningham is a real one. And she did that often, and she got the principal to allow me to leave that early because she just explained my situation. Because I just straight told her, like, look, I need to make my own money. I can't depend on my brothers or my mama to, you know what I mean?
I'm trying to do it the right way.
I'm trying to do it the right way. So I you know what I mean? I'm trying to get, so like I say.
Dang, homie, hey,
so she's a real one. And she,
shout out to you, Miss Winningham. You were the real MVP.
She part of the reason I graduated high school because she would stay on me so bad. Because her and Miss Davis. I don't know Miss Davis' first name, but Miss Davis, they always stayed on me, and they always said they recognized my potential.
Miss Davis got long hair, like Indian looking hair.
It's not real long, but it was kind of shoulder length.
But it's like real
longer than average.
But it looks like
she's brown skin lady.
She tried to play. I don't know. I ain't got to. Had me jammed up in a situation too.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I don't know, but she was young now. I don't know if she probably wasn't there. This might be this is a whole nother.
No. That
yeah. So this is a whole nother one. So she was probably in her 30s then. You know. So this is probably a whole nother one.
That's a whole different one.
Yeah, but they always say they recognize my potential. They used to always ask me, why you hang around the people you hang around? I say, man, look,
they're my partners.
These are my people. You know what I mean? I said, I can't help if somebody, associate with me with them and say, hey, I think he that way too. But if you know me, you know how I am. I'm me. I ain't them. But at the same time, I am them. But I'm a certain part of them.
I am them.
You see what I'm saying?
They are me and we are not a what's what I like to use? We could be the same place. These are my partners, but I like Jay-Z, they like Juvenile. But that's still my partner. That's me being super broad. But that's me being, oh, you about to do this right here? All right, y'all both go do your thing, and I'm going to just go over here. Still my partner.
Right. Like I said, I always did me, so can't nobody ever say I was a follower. I ain't never followed. Only person I ever followed was my brother Keem. And
that's your big brother.
Yeah, that's my big brother.
That's
so,
your big brother.
But that was at a young age I started following. But as I got older, high school and after, and I was just me. Like I just had to, I didn't have to go and break the rules or break the law to let somebody know who I am to distinguish me from my brothers. I'm just me.
Dre Wolf said facts.
Dre, shout out to Dre, man. Hey, he from that faux life. He know what time it is. So but like I say, if you want to describe me, I'll just say most people say, man, that's a cool little dude. You know what I mean? So I'll be that. I'm just cool and solid.
And Twan said Marv Davis got you still feeling some kind of way. I don't know who Marv Davis is. That what Twan said.
Oh, he telling you. He said Miss Davis still got you.
Oh, yep. Oh, you got that right. Yeah, that is what it is too. Yeah. We all go, yep, I still feel some kind of way. Mm-hmm. But okay, so salute for that. Salute to that. I can't stress that hard enough. Yeah. This man was going to school
at OW. That's my boy. Bruh. Go Gang Sosa.
Oh, what's up?
That's my boy. He
rap. That's both
Hey, if y'all don't know who Go Gang Sosa is, that's Beezy from the foe. He grew up right under me.
Go Gang Sosa. I see you coming for the big brown skin spot. Sosa for the biggest band in the woods. I'm coming for you, Sosa.
Hey, that's
I'm a big band too. Yeah. I like that. Represent for the big boy, Sosa.
Yeah, hey. He a foe baby too. He rep the Gardens hard too.
What's up, OT Davis? What's up, Otis? I see you in here showing love.
Yeah.
That boy, that's Nether Gardens.
Mm-hmm. But growing up too, one of my closest partners was DJ, Big DJ.
Yeah, but, big DJ.
His nephew K-Song was my type.
But partner. See, I don't know.
You don't know K-Song.
It's too much about.
But you know Joey, so they all kin from the job.
But I didn't even know that joint was during DJ Uncle. So
Right.
So that blew my mind.
Hey,
I knew DJ all my life.
So shout out to K-Songs, because when I used to go, we was real tight in middle school, and when I used to go to the gardens, every weekend I go straight to look for K-Songs.
Dario Perry said, shout out to my boy Dee Lott.
Oh, shout out to Dario too. Dario always been solid. Hey, we had a period of time when me and my brother Keem used to always go to Banner Shea Trailer Park and go link up with Dario, man. We used to just, get on the internet, just kick it, man, for after school, when I would get out, me and Dario would get out of school, or just the summer, every summer, So Dario, he a solid one too. I've been knowing him. I think I met Dario back in middle school, so I've been knowing him, 15 plus years.
Shout out to Dario. Hey, I'm gonna tell you something. Hey, think you got y'all running the numbers up. Keep hitting that like and share button. Y'all running the numbers up. That's showing what the city can do. Let's run these numbers up, like and share. Okay. I still give it. This man was working. This man was in middle. This man was in junior high school working a full-time job.
I only did it for a certain amount of time.
Get your money up.
Just get my money up, But yeah, I just figured I had to do what I had to do. You know what I mean? So, but I stopped, and then I started working at Captain D's, which was my part-time job. Okay. So my 11th and my 12th grade year, and a year after high school, I always worked at Captain D's. You see what I'm saying? So, that's another thing. I had a time at Captain D's. And even with Captain D's, man, I bought my first car. So
So you said you was at AYP and Captain D's?
Oh no, I was at AYP, and over the summer after I stopped, because Husqvarna would do the layoff in the summer.
Yep.
So after the summer, I got at Captain D's. And so my whole 12th grade year, I worked at Captain D's as a part-time job. And then I think the end of my 12th grade year, I bought my first car for $500.
What was that?
It was a 92 Chrysler New Yorker, navy blue, with leather seats. Hey, I'm born.
That's a great.
And you know what's crazy? I'm born in 92, and it was a 92. And shout out to Young, our auto mechanics teacher. I bought it from him. And he was like, he know a lady, she's selling a car for $500. I was like, well, and I just start rubbing my pocket. I'm like, dang, this time I got a job. So I'm like, I got $500 in my pocket. I said, what time you get off? I said, we about to get out of school. What time you get off? Can I come look at the car? He's like, man, what's your number? I'll call you. And he ended up giving me the lady's number. And to come to find out, me and the lady is related. What's crazy is the lady that that I got the car from, her father and my mother's father are two brothers. And I never met this lady a day in my life.
You would have never
And she
known.
asked me, she looked at me. She said, this is exactly what she said. I can't call her name, but she said, you look like family. Right off the bat. Because, see, my mom always said I reminded her of her dad.
Okay.
In which her dad passed when she was a young child, like 6 or 7, whatever. But, her and my grandma always said I looked like my mom's dad. Shout out Jeremiah Roberts. So, the lady said, you look like family. What's your name? What's your last name? She said, Lott. She said, who's your mom? I said, Alfreda. She said, boy, you my first cousin. She said, your mom, she said, your granddad is my uncle.
Jeez.
And that's crazy.
You just went to buy a car and
I went to buy a car and it ended up being family. You see what I'm saying? So, and that car lasts, man, a good little while. You know what I mean? For $500, but the transmission ended up slipping on me. So, man, but what's crazy was it lasted a good little while. I think I got it in like May, and then it went bad on me like that sometime after Thanksgiving. So I got a couple months out of it for $500. You know what I mean?
You can't beat it.
But you know what's crazy? I took it to Sunshine. I drove it all the way to Sunshine. It was putting in all the, you know how the transmissions do when they start slipping. It was slipping. And they gave me $486 for this car, man. So I basically got my money.
You lost $20.
Man, 14. Like, you know what I mean?
Right. No, then you already drove it that long, and you pretty much got your money back just off I guess them old cars made out of metal. So when you join them cars, you getting.
Right, you getting your money back. Because like I said, it's a 92. So, like you said, it's full metal, and it was still moving when I got it. All I did was got it there, took my tag off, and shout out to Damon because he put that car into his insurance for me.
That's a big brother.
Yeah. So
Cause that's a risk there.
Yeah, that was
Anybody know about people on insurance? That is especially putting your younger. My sister ain't got that testimony because I ain't doing that. But putting your younger sibling on your insurance, that's love. That is love. Okay, so you at AYP, and you at Captain D's. You come out. So what's going? So how old are you at this time?
I should be like I said, I graduated when I was 18, so 18, 19 years old. 18, 19 years old.
So at this time, you just playing, working, getting your grind on.
Trying to figure out life.
Trying to figure out life. That same me. I was figuring out life, and guess what happened when I figured out life? I figured out life too early, and I made a life.
Okay. I ain't thought I made my first life until I think it was like 2021. Which he know the stories we done talked, but with this chick I was connected to. I thought her child was my child biologically, and when we split, here comes the child support, and through child support we went to court, and a DNA test came out of that, and we found out he wasn't mine. So like 2021, I want to say this like 2014. I found out I wasn't a father, which I thought I was.
Well, hold up. We're going to slow that one down. Yeah. Okay, so you meet this young lady. So did you just...
I didn't know her. She was from Bowman. But I didn't know her growing up, but I just met her.
So
I think I met her through Facebook if I ain't.
Did y'all just hook up, or this was your lady?
Well, we were talking at the time, and the time we were talking, I wasn't talking about this. I was just talking to her at the moment.
So it was
before that, I think I was just freelancing, like you know how you go
living.
I was living. So, but as we started talking,
So this was your lady.
Yeah. Yep.
And how long were y'all?
Well, I can't say she was my lady. She was
the main thing.
Right.
We'll say that.
Yeah, I guess if you want to say that.
Exclusive.
Yeah, we was exclusive. But we hadn't made it official.
Okay, that's a better word.
We was exclusive for at least about 2 months, and then I want to say after that it kind of broke up, and then probably I don't know how long later, right? 6 months later.
She the pop up pregnant. She said she
just her cousin, her female cousin had she was talking to a girl, which was a stud, and this stud, we were friends on Facebook. She said, "Hey, I don't know if you should be concerned, but I'm gonna just let you know this. Such and such is pregnant. I just heard she was pregnant." So I was like, yeah. So I was like, okay. She ain't never reach out to me, so I wasn't gonna reach out to her. You see what I'm saying? So
pour me up a cup.
I wasn't gonna reach out to her, like, cause if it was mine, you would reach out to me.
We're gonna let this thing be.
We're gonna let it be. But I'll probably say a month later, she reached out, was like, hey, how you doing? Blah blah blah. Whatever. We start talking, whatever. But I'm like, she's like, I got something to tell you. I was like, what? You pregnant, right? She was like, oh, how you know? I was like, well, somebody told me, whatever. But anyway,
like I said, how far was she pregnant?
At that time, she had to been already like 4 months, something like that. Like 3 years. No, she was like 3 months. She had to been about two or 3 months. Cause I think we stopped messing around like October, November.
Okay.
And I think we had that conversation like somewhere in January or February. I know it was like way at the beginning of the year. So she probably was like 3-4 months pregnant or something like that.
But 3-4 months pregnant, that's a lot of pregnant.
Right. But everybody don't show the same. But when I saw her, I think when I eventually went and saw her, I saw the pudge. So,
but why she ain't say? I'm talking about not the pudge, but I'm talking about 3 or 4 months is a long time for a woman not to say, hey dude, I'm pregnant by you.
Here come the cross. Here come the trap. She realized what she had. Cause I don't know what we broke up over, but it was like something real simple. And so I'm guessing she realized the potential of the type of person I was, and she, I guess she wanted to reach back out like, yeah, let me trap you.
Congratulations, you played yourself, chick. Now look at your life with the heavy nuggets. Now you're mad. The man happy. Congratulations, you played yourself. All right.
Hey, 4 kids later, I'm real happy.
4 kids later, you happy.
I'm real happy.
The man happy. You better not say nothing because people gonna jump on you if you say something.
Hey, but like I say, I don't know. That was a whole little situation, man. But we can get off that topic. But that was a whole little situation, And
but that's a lot.
It was a lot. Oh yeah, it was a lot, and that affected the rest of the women. You talk about a scorned dude. You thinking you got a child, and I watched this child be born.
And how old was you when you found out they wasn't yours?
The child?
Yeah, how old was the child?
He had just turned 1. He had just turned 1 when I found out he wasn't mine. He turned 1 in July, August. A month later, I found out he wasn't mine.
Kill yourself,
yeah,
girl.
So she almost did, but that wasn't my. I had nothing to do with it. That was her own. That was her own demons.
Bro, I'm sorry, y'all. I feel like I'm a butt right now, but.
That was her own demon she was facing. But anyway,
y'all live with that.
Like I said, I ain't want to give that situation too much time. But anyway, that's what happened. So that kind of affected my relationship with women going forward. I'm like, man, I can't trust whatever. You know what I mean? Whatever. You know what I mean? But it is what it is. So like I said,
so that happens. So, but see, the thing about that, we're not gonna talk about specifically about that no more. But I'm saying is, but when men get scorned, we got to just overlook our stuff. But a woman can be scorned for the rest of her life and talk about it forever, and nobody. Oh, yeah, that's right, girl. We go to some stuff. You know what they say to you? They get over that.
Yeah.
What you mean get over that? That's a whole.
Right, and of course, like my biggest support was my mom in that situation because she told me like, look, you good. Like she's like, she's like, I know you hurt because I'm hurt because I'm thinking this is my youngest baby. Like she used to always say that this is my baby's baby. Mm-hmm. See what I'm saying? Your mama, they gonna call the youngest child their baby.
Yep,
and I am the baby. I was the baby for
her.
You know what I mean? But anyway, like I said, but she was like, it's okay. And I cried behind that situation. I'm a man enough to say I cried behind that situation because that shit hurt. You don't know what it's like. You see a baby born. Like I saw this little dude come out.
And you raised him. He was in his life.
I was in his life a whole year. Even, we had partially got back. Like I said, we hadn't got back together. I was in his life a whole year and then whatever. But yeah, that shit. So that hurt.
So I have a question. If it wasn't for child support, which is the secret part? Would you probably have ever taken a test?
That's a good question. I really don't know.
See?
I really don't know. So I could have been raising a child.
That's not yours.
That wasn't even mine.
And we'll never know.
And not by, okay, yeah, this, I'm with her. This is my stepchild. I built a relationship with her.
Because you know. Then you know.
I know, but I'm thinking it's mine. So, like I say, it is what it is with that situation. But, like I say, shout out to...
you played yourself.
Shout out to my girlfriend now, which is the mother of all my kids.
There you go.
You see what I'm saying? Hey, that's all I'm worried about.
Shout out to you. I know you on here looking at him. See, because your little girls now look just like you. Shout out. This is the thing. I call her the boss baby. Shout out to the boss baby,
which is the youngest with Cash. Yeah, with Cash. I'll put Cash on Instagram or something like that. Or Facebook.
But see, you had to go. It's almost like things you got to go through that. So now you appreciate your babies that look just like you, just little red versions of you.
Exactly, because they mom red, Yeah.
All right, Dirty.
Who's that?
V-Nin. I don't know.
Oh, shout out to Viv. Viv is another OG, which is she's a woman, and her kids came up. Well, her son AT actually came up a few years under me. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And but shout out to Viv. Shout out to her brothers Kendall and John Harmon, and Miss Diane. And shout out to Karina, her sister. Shout out to my boy Rakeem, which is Karina's oldest son. Like, that's my extended family too over there. You see what I'm saying?
Y'all see this is what I like about this thing? When you can actually see the love showing as you're talking, because you're telling these stories is resonating to people.
Oh yeah. But they know, shout out to Viv, because Viv know how it was growing up in the Manor. And Viv is probably like, I don't want to tell your age, Viv, but at least 15 years my elder.
Okay, shout out to you,
Viv. I mean? So she know how it was growing up, around in the Manor, and so like I say, as far as influence out the Manor, man, people like John Harmon, like this dude been showing people how to get it for a minute. Like, I don't know if you know John Harmon, but John used to Man, he used to do stuff with us too as a young dude. Play basketball with us. Like John liked to dance. John liked to rap. I think he started Damon and my brother King rapping, if I ain't mistaken. Like them boys can rap and all. John, see, you don't, cause you really know Kendall.
What's up, Nikki? Yeah. But see, now when you say it and I see him, it's like when the face is like, what's up, Nikki? I see you.
Shout out to Nikki
Come
too.
on, man all day.
Nikki, hey, when I was a young dude, man, Nikki used to always call me her little boyfriend, her little boo.
She said that. She did. She said my little boo.
Yeah.
Shout out to Nikki, because Nikki apartment was the first. Shout out to Q, that's my best friend.
Yeah.
Nikki apartment in the Manor was the first apartment. Like, we think we grown.
Right.
We can come to Nikki out. We can hang out a little bit.
Yeah.
Shout out True. That is what it is.
Yeah.
True, you still my boy, True. Shout out
Shout out to True, man.
Shout out True was there. But okay, so all right, so we out of school. So that situation happened, which is I'm not gonna I don't want we laughing about this,
right?
But I don't want people to that's what we do, is man, we laugh at our hurt and our not anxiety, but our trauma.
Yeah.
We laugh at our trauma because we don't got time to cry. We got to move on. So you go through that. So you're going through that. You're working. So what goes from that until you have your baby, your baby that you know that's your baby?
Okay. Shout out to my girlfriend. We've known each other for like all our life.
Mm-hmm.
So if I'm 28, so we've known each other at least 20 years or more. You know what I mean? So, cause she's from New Jersey, but she would always come down. Summertime, we used to play when we was younger. You see what I'm saying? And then I want to say like after elementary, I rarely saw her. You see what I'm saying? Until like we became adults. You see what I'm saying? And shout out to her aunt Gigi. You see
What's
what I'm
up,
saying?
Gigi? I know Gigi.
Gigi used to do my hair. Used to do my dreads when I started this lock journey.
Oh, here you go.
Hey,
I can't get my head up right now, but it's ball under here.
Hey, and I started this. Gigi was one of the first ones that was doing my hair. So, but we just, I don't know, we linked through Facebook because back in 2015, my lung collapsed.
I mean, you told us.
So I remember I told you that.
You told us story.
My lung collapsed back in 2015, like, you know what I mean? Just as a spontaneous thing that happened. Like I woke up one morning, chest was hurting, whatever. But my boy Tyreek, here you go, being a solid one as he is. I saw him coming through the Manor early in the morning, like 6, 7 in the morning. I'm like, yo, what you doing? He was like, nothing. I was riding through. I was like, man, stop by. I need to go to the hospital, man. My chest hurting bad, whatever. But come to find out, my lung had done collapsed. I was walking and all.
You didn't even know it.
And ain't even know it. My lung had done collapsed. But I made it to the hospital or whatever. And, they told me, like, your lung collapsed, whatever. And I was like, what? Like, how?
That's crazy.
It was crazy. And it's called it was a spontaneous thing that happened. So, like, I couldn't figure out what it was. I'm thinking, like, because at this time now, I had done went back to Husqvarna.
Okay.
So during this time with the chick that I found out about the baby, I was at Husqvarna that whole time.
Okay.
So I've been to Husqvarna for like 5 years.
Okay.
On and off. And I had became a welder or whatever and all that. But I was thinking it's from breathing these fumes, welding, lifting these heavy 54-inch decks. You see what I'm saying? Hey, but look, shout out to Husqvarna because whether you a felon or whatever, if you just getting out of jail, man, they gonna give you opportunity. They probably ain't paying top notch, but you know you can get on that Husqvarna.
They don't give you a shot.
If you need a shot. I'm gonna just say that.
If you want to make some money, they don't give you a shot.
I can't say that about no other place, but I know for sure they will give you a shot. Now, some people might call it the slave ship or may feel like they overwork you, but it is what it is. Like Husqvarna is part of my life. That made me who I was. Like I said, 5 years of my life was dedicated to Husqvarna.
And they do.
And before I got at the job I was at, I had done went back to Husqvarna for a year.
Just to get
myself together because I had my
paper right.
Because my first child had was being born.
So you want to go out there and you get. I'm gonna tell you something. Husqvarna. Much I know Husqvarna was a plantation. Bro, this ain't no lie. I tell people the story, think I'm lying. I went to Husqvarna for a job, the orientation. They looked at me and said, don't even worry about that. You about to just come over here. You big boy, you about to be flipping these goddamn decks on this paint chain line too.
Yeah.
I was like orientation, like, I never get it. Shout out Sweat. Shout out Rico Sweat. It was Rico Sweat daddy. That was my classmate, but his daddy put me aside and said, come here. He don't need no rotation. I see him already in the rotation. Had me flipping them decks. But that is one thing I like about Husqvarna is that Husqvarna will give you a job. They don't give you a felon. They don't care what you got going on. If you want to work, they don't give you a chance to get some decent paper.
Yeah, they Husqvarna, they gonna do it for you. Like I said, now I devoted a good bit of my time to Husqvarna.
So you got 5 years out there. So shout out Husqvarna. You know what? Shout out Husqvarna for being for them good breakfasts. Let me tell you something. I had quit working Husqvarna. Used to sneak back in Husqvarna just for the breakfast. That's a fact. 05, me, Big Paul was working there. I used to go to Husqvarna. I had my badge. I'm at OC at this time. I not quit Husqvarna. I'm going there get breakfast.
Right.
That's big boy. That's big boy there.
Like I said, shout out to Husqvarna. But I went back there to weld. And they was paying a little more when I went back. And I was grateful for that because at that time that was more than I ever made, at a job. So I never, really been at any other job but Husqvarna and damn Captain D's and
Okay, so how does it feel when you when that baby born? What does that do to you when that baby, that little girl?
When that made me at a point in time I had stopped working. You see what I'm saying? So what Reggie talking about?
Come on, EYP will make a man out you.
Shout out to Reggie, man. That was one of my solid partners through them elementary and a little bit of middle school too. That's a solid guy right there. Shout out to Reggie Robinson. But yeah, man, that shit. What was the question you asked me?
I said, what did your first, knowing what you knew then, what was it like, the feeling of your first baby being born? Okay,
yeah, all right. So back to the lung collapsing thing.
Yep.
All right, so that was back in 2015. Me and my kid's mom, my girlfriend, we basically started communicating through Facebook. I had asked her what was Gigi numbers to get my hair done or whatever, and we just and it started from there.
That's a play.
Reminiscing.
He could have got Gigi number somewhere else. That's a play. Oh, man, he had to call her to get Gigi number. That's a good play. That's a good one.
If you want to call it that, if you want to call it that, but we started communicating though, you know what I mean, and talking, and that led to when I got while I was still in the hospital. I was in there for like 4 days though. You see what I'm saying? So, but while I was still in there, and then when I got out, we had exchanged numbers, and she didn't give me her number now. She kept it Facebook, and then she gave me a number, and then we started talking or whatever, and then that eventually led to something, and then that led to her telling me one day she was pregnant, and then. From then on to now, which I came into the relationship, she already had her child, which is my stepson, David. And he's 10 years old right now. So him and my biological child are 6 years apart. You see what I'm saying? So, but he mine too, of course. But so I've been in his life. He's 10. I've been in his life 5 years, half of his life.
Solid.
So you know what I mean? But yeah, once I found out she was pregnant, we made plans to be a family. You see what I'm saying? I'm gonna just say it just like that. We made plans to be a family, and then to this day now we got our fourth child on the way. You see what I'm saying? Which is all right. I got my oldest. All right, shout out to David, which is my stepson. My oldest child is Ari. My second is Cash. And Cash with a K. And we got a boy on the way now. So which is my first boy. Which is my first boy.
I told him, I said, bro, I want you to have a boy.
He did.
Just like, people like, don't say what you want. Say you want to be healthy. He said that want to be healthy. I said, well, you can say that, brother.
Right, because
I'm gonna say it for you.
Yeah, man. Because like, even with my two daughters, I never said, man, I hope this is a boy. Or I hope this is a girl.
Yeah, you just.
I was like, whatever. Because
as long as they're healthy.
Regardless if it's a boy or a girl, it's challenges that come with that with them growing up. So you got to be prepared.
Let me tell you, that's a fact.
Man, I'm gonna tell you like this. My biggest, all right, it's pros and cons to people's life. My biggest pro is adaptation. I can adapt to almost any situation, so I know I'm gonna adapt. So that's why it really don't matter. It didn't matter. So but
I ain't gonna say no on that one.
I can adapt. I'm going even if I ain't ready. By the time tomorrow come, I done adapt and I already done figure out how it's gonna go.
Yeah.
And we gonna figure it out along the way.
It still hurt though, bro.
Oh yeah. I can adapt. Yeah.
Okay, so and you doing your thing now. You got a good life. So right now I'm gonna go. So you with your lady, you have your baby. That's just a good life, baby, doing your thing. So you get to your place of employment now, which is where I met you. Your place of employment now. We have the same employment.
Yeah.
So how did we go from D working to D having one of the hottest clothing lines in the city? Hey, and I didn't say T-shirts.
Clothing.
I said clothing line.
Hey, this is my jacket.
I didn't say T-shirts.
This is a one-on-one, so don't even look for this jacket. You can't even get this jacket. I just specifically was made for me.
You go to Heavy Nuggets, go to D Lott page of Heavy Nuggets. I'm going to end up putting more links as this thing come out. Guys, I repeat. No, I'm not hating on people T-shirt line. I did not say T-shirts. I said the hottest clothing lines in the city. So what happened with that?
So all right, basically, like I said, I'm always trying to figure out what's next. So I don't know, something dawned on me, like, you know, just being on Instagram and on YouTube, I'm seeing ads of people promoting their T-shirt line, because I wanted just to do a T-shirt business. Yep. That's what it started as, and then I thought about it. I started doing research, you know, Google and YouTube. If in 2020, if you ain't using Google and YouTube, I don't know, you lost. You lost. So I started researching. I was like, you know what? I kind of like clothes. I was always a basic dresser. I never tried to go over the top. I was just, like I say, me. Yep. So, but I was like, you know what? I like clothes. So let me try to see if I can figure out what everybody else like. You know what I'm saying? So I just took a liking to it, and I just started doing the research, and I just liked what I was finding out, and I started following other influencers and stuff on Instagram.
You put it working, bro. I see this thing, guys. I seen this thing from a thought to a what you call it, and if you won't give him his credit, so where does the name? Where does the influence?
The influence comes from George Bradley.
Shout out George Bradley,
which is our elder. He used to he'll walk around the job. Ooh, that fella there got them heavy nuggets. Heavy nuggets mean, yeah, that dude that got it. He got it. He got them. You know what I mean? I can tell you got it. So I would hear this all day. I'm talking about all day, every day. He's so much of an influencer. This dude, he had everybody else saying it. Yep. See what I'm saying? So and I'm just hearing it, and it just dawned on me. I'm like, okay, I want to start something. I'm like, heavy nuggets, why not that? So I start telling Marvin them, like, hey, I must do something with that. And I actually told George, like, them fellas at the job, they like to give George, you know what I mean? They like to be on his ass about, hey, man, you should be getting paid for this. But George, no.
Sneak hate.
Oh, yeah, they gonna hate regardless. But anyway, but George knew, because I told George, I said, hey, George, look at this. What do you think about this? And I showed him my first logo, which was the $sign. Yep. You know what I mean? Yep.
I still got the shirt. And, hey, and be seeing them shirts. I told you this, me and Joe talked about this today. Yeah. Seeing them shirts out.
In clubs.
Seeing them shirts out.
Yeah. So, like I said, I showed George what it was. But George, you know, he an elder guy. Yeah. He, more church going than anything. So he like, I said, man, I'm going to turn this into a brand. But he thought I was just playing. I'm like, George, I'm serious.
That's what he thought.
He thought. So I'm like, you know, I'll take it as all right, whatever. So when I actually showed him, I was serious, I bought George a shirt and a short set. And I said, look, he looked at it, he was like, what? Yep. He was like, I like that. He was like, but he had he has other plans of doing something else that's church related. So you know what I mean. So he was like, okay. But after that, when other people start finding out, then they start trying to put the bug in his ear. And he stole your, but not knowing that, man, George already know the play. So he following y'all up and just he like, you know, cause George is one of them type of guys, man. He real cool.
He old school.
And
man. If his daughter's on here, shout out y'all, Shamika and Yolanda. Bradley, shout out y'all. And y'all can tell your daddy he on here getting some love.
Right. Yeah. So but yeah, George was the influence behind the name, because he would always say heavy nuggets, and so that means a lot of money. You see what I'm saying? So I'm like, everybody like money. So heavy nuggets, I just always used to hear. So I was like, man, let's make this a brand or whatever. So that's what happened. That's what that evolved.
And now it's a brand. So how did you go from? Cause bro, I'm not gonna lie. Cause like, see, I get to see behind the curtain. Right. And I seen D go from Not overnight, because he put the work in, he put the research in.
Yeah.
I seen D go from t-shirts to whole dang tracksuits.
Right. So that came about. Like I said, I was just wanting to do the t-shirts, and I'm easily influenced by stuff that intrigued me. So I'm like, I want to do this. I want to do that. I want to do this. So that went from the shirts went from socks to shorts to pants to slides. I even got slides. You see what I'm saying?
Brand.
So I even got stickers. I started to do keychains, but I ain't did the keychains. I still might do them, but man, I got some stuff. You know what I mean? But like I said, my influence is on Instagram and stuff. I'm seeing like, okay, they got jogger suits, they got track suits. I'm like, I can do that too. I need to do that too, or maybe I can, produce that for the city too. Like, you know what I mean? People like to, of course, everybody they want the big brands, the Nikes, the whatever. But Heavy Nuggets about to be big too. You see what I'm saying? And shout out to everybody who support, and shout out to people who don't support, because either you ain't got it right now, but you'll have it later. And I know y'all gonna support me regardless.
Bro, you can buy a t-shirt.
It's organic, man.
Let me tell you something. No, let me tell you something. We talking about this today. No, you can buy a t-shirt. You can buy a t-shirt. Now, you might can't buy a tracksuit.
Right.
That's understandable. Let me tell you something. We were talking about this today. Shout out Joey. I'm going to say fellas. I'm going to say guys. I'm going to clean my verbiage up. Bro, if you can go to Cuz Fashion or the Arab store, you can buy, what's the name of that stuff nobody know? The name of them shirts?
I don't know, Born Fly. If you can buy Born Fly, you can.
Bro, if you can buy Born Fly, you can buy Heavy Nuggets.
Man, look, if you can buy Born Fly, you can buy Heavy Nuggets. Shout out to J.O. You can buy Saucy.
So, there you go.
You can buy, shout out to, what's my man, Orangeburg Slim, Sable Palm,
got the
Sean T.
shirt.
Shout out to Sean T with the Berg shirts.
Berg shirt.
You can, and he an influencer too. I been saw Sean T putting in that work. And I always see him post stuff, and that's what gave me the motivation too.
See, Sean T, I don't know you, but
he's from Orangeburg. He may be a year or so younger than me. I think he has an older brother named Spencer. I think Spencer graduated with me in 11.
Okay.
So, but Sean T, man, he put in that groundwork, man. He young dude, man. He on his grind. You see what I'm saying, man?
He getting it,
and he getting it. And he a heavy influencer. I got a lot of game from shout out to Guala Reigns. I got a lot of game from him with his Parkway brand.
Shout out to the Parkway brand.
The Parkway brand. Who else? And
everybody from Parkway.
Everybody from Orangeburg who doing something, I kind of took a little bit from them. Salute to y'all. You see what I'm saying?
Let me tell you, and this is my thing, and this me just being, I'm going to be very transparent. I try to support. Be real with you, I'm gonna buy my dog shirts first. Cause that's what you should do. You should support your own first. But it's people out here, bro. I try to support who I can, and those who I don't support, I don't wish you to work. I know why I won't support you. We have some kind of disagreement. Other than that, if you from the Burg, even if we got disagreement, if you from the Burg, I want chili, Heavy Nuggets.
Shout out to Chill Cut.
This is my thing. If you from the Burg, I want you to win.
Yeah.
Look, hey, you see this sweatshirt? D made this sweatshirt for me.
Yeah.
Because I need to get some more, because people asking for it. D made a sweatshirt for me. I'm like, bro, you know what? If I get a shirt, I'm not buying no Born Fly. That's not happening. But I'm like, bro, D selling t-shirts for $25. I'm not get a t-shirt for $25. If my dog D selling a tracksuit for $60, you ain't buying a tracksuit for that price nowhere else.
You ain't buying.
With that kind of quality, you ain't doing it.
You ain't buying a tracksuit for $60. I charge $65 for the tracksuits.
You ain't getting that. And it's fly.
Listen, I could be charging more, but why would I?
You get a name out there. And it's fly. And that's my thing. I'm like, bro. So let me ask you a question. Do you feel as though, while the city looking, because y'all in here right now, we got 19 people in here live. I don't know how many people view. When we get off here, I know it's gonna be over 500 views. So we got 20 people in here right now, guys. If you in here, hit that like and share button. So D, do you feel as though the city of Orangeburg supports you?
I feel like I ain't gonna give a number, but I feel like a certain percentage do. And most people, if I tease them on like my story and tell them what I'm about to put out or whatever, most people do. Shout out to my boy Pee Wee, Aaron. He always support me. No matter what I drop, he gonna come get it. Shout out to him. You see what I'm saying? Shout out to my boy Go Game Sosa, Beezy. You know.
Go Get Sosa been in here the whole time. He been in the comments the whole time.
Because that's my guy right there. Like he made a statement one time. He was like, I was the big brother he never had. I appreciate that because I do it for people like him because I know his potential and I see me in him.
Yep.
And shout out to Picture Me Rolling. He just dropped a new a mixtape, man. Go get that on all.
And he show you love too. Go Game Sosa. He not just saying this for the camera,
right?
Because I didn't know who he was. And he like, bro, I got a homie that's rapping, Because if it was whack, I'd be like, right. But he'd be like, bro, my dog good. I heard some stuff. Bro, you doing your thing.
Right.
But it's 2 bears in the woods. Where you at? Where the camera at? I'm just messing with you because he said somebody earlier. Like, I got you, big dog. But salute. So you got the brand going, and 2 people said, Marcus said and Go Game Sosa said they need that jacket.
This jacket?
They said they need that jacket.
Yeah, man.
Marcus
I know Go Game. I know Sosa want the jacket. I know for sure he want this one. This is color too. This is our color, but I might do something. I might get you right. But yeah, man.
What Jeremy would say? He don't look out for the fat boys. Oh,
Shout out to Jeremy. I used to work at Husqvarna with Jeremy. Jeremy used to be in the manor also. He probably still be in the manor, but I don't be in the manor. The manor ain't no place for me no more. But shout out to everybody who from the manor and still in the manor. You see what I'm saying? But anyway, man, I can't 85 and
somebody else.
E4 and 5X. Y'all be out of luck. And then my first black tracksuits, I did small through 4X. But I only did a select few of small and I did a select few of 4X. If you ain't came and got it, that was on you.
Yeah.
I don't hold no product. If a person put money or deposit, say, hey, hold this for me, then I'll hold it for you. Shout out to Twan. Twan, I got you. But you got the A. You know what I mean? Shout out to
I need my black hoodie.
Shout out to Vern. You got to be quicker than that. But anyway, like I said, with the tracksuits and stuff, man, I try to, accommodate the big guys. But my boy Titty, Titty hit me up the right time.
Shout out to you, Titty.
Which is Marquise. His real name Marquise, but most of y'all know him as Titty.
Somebody keeps saying I want that jacket. Well,
jacket, you can't get the jacket. This one costs. This probably. Well, I'm gonna be real.
If y'all want the jacket so much, how about y'all hit Dee Lott?
Make a demand. Hey.
Make a demand for it. Send the cash app. Go ahead, pre-order it so he can go ahead and get them.
Right. If you want this one I got on, it's for sale too. This is only my second time wearing it. No, matter of fact, this is my first time wearing it in public.
Bro, everything for sale.
So, hey, if you want this one off my back.
Everything for D made me shirts for me. Somebody saw them for me and wanted it. Guess what I did for it?
Gave it a shirt on the back.
So, I ain't playing.
Right.
So.
Yep. Like I said, and I even had hoodies. Like Vern said he wanted the hoodie. I done had hoodies and all. You see what I'm saying? So.
But them hoodies going. But see, them hoodies going. So Heavy Nuggets the brand. So you see, you feel the city supporting you. Dude, I can honestly say, shout out J.O. You and Saucin, me too, I like to see, because I like to see people who I'm not really friends with. It's like, when you feel that good energy, like you feel like it feel like a movement.
Yeah. And see, that's what I feel like
too. A movement.
It's a Berg movement right now. Like I said, Sean T and J.O., they started before me. I just started this year. I want to say Sean probably got like, I don't know, at least 5+ years in. So he did the footwork as far as my generation. I didn't get that kind of working. Right. Sean T, I don't know you, but if you watch this, salute to you. I seen a girl at the car wash with a Berg shirt on. Yep.
I said, where'd you get that from?
He just dropped the navy blue sweatshirt and the forest green hoodies. So you know what I mean? Go get that. But yeah, I saw him over time, doing what he do on social media, and we were supposed to link up. Shout out to Sean. We gonna still link up. Shout out to Guala. We gonna link up.
They said about the inbox you. I got you. Shout out whoever that is. I don't say the name wrong.
Who's that?
Tasia Austin. I'm sorry. I don't want to mess your name up.
I don't know who that is.
But salute to you for the inbox, and you for real about it. Salute to you.
Yeah.
Show love to the city.
Okay.
But if you for real.
But like I say, man,
serious
most people that I saw doing it from the Berg influenced me. And as far as like I said, Heavy Nuggets is my brand, but my company name is actually Imperial Dreamer Collection.
Okay.
And I put collection because this ain't my first brand. I mean, this is my first brand, but this ain't the only one that's gonna come out of my company. You see what I'm saying?
It's gonna fall under this umbrella.
I'm trying to come with a collection of brands. You see what I'm saying? So, you know, like I said, shout out to everybody.
Oh, she said she's Tyreek baby mother.
What's her name?
Malaysia Austin. I'm sorry, I'm not gonna say your name no more, sweetheart. I don't know if you want your name just being said like that on the live, but I appreciate you.
Okay.
Sorry.
I met her maybe once or twice, but I don't know her, but okay, that'll work.
We salute you. Sorry for your loss, and we appreciate support. Hey, I'm sorry, like it's heavy. We appreciate the support because guess what? We all winning.
That's it.
We all winning. I appreciate you. It's like I said, sorry for your loss.
Okay, yeah, but yeah, shout out to her. Shout out to Tyreek's daughter. I don't know if any other kids he got, but I know for sure that I know his daughter. You see what I'm saying? She might remember my face. I never was around her like that, but I knew times he would come around, she would be with him.
Yeah.
So you know, but I know
salute to you, man.
But you know, and I feel like I probably need to probably do something for her one day. You know, maybe I can start a brand for her. You see what I'm saying? A kids brand, but. Anyway, like I said, with Heavy Nuggets is the starter, man. We just trying to evolve, and I want to eventually do a kids brand.
Bro, I'm gonna tell you something, D. Don't downplay your start, bro.
No, it's like I said, it's a start because it's the first. But it could be the one that blow up, or it could be the one that put the foot in the door for other stuff to blow up.
Right now, how many people, bro? You are a local clothing designer that has about. Well, you got about 5-6 different collections. Two different
tracksuits,
shirts,
t-shirts. I got the hoodies, the shorts. I got socks. I got like I said, I got slides. So I mean, anything can come out of it. I was gonna do I just dropped the product, the Heavy Nuggets, the red and the blue solid Heavy Nuggets gear. I was gonna do sweater caps with them.
Okay.
But it was last minute when I thought about it, so I'll probably do that a little later. But yeah, man, you know.
But it's a movement, bro. And if y'all want to, I'm gonna tag it. Go to the Heavy Nugget store. Order your stuff now. Right. Go to Dee Lott, who is tagged. It should be over right here. Dee Lott, you see that it's highlighted. Click on it.
Right.
Because Heavy Nugget will be on there and go shop. Don't talk about it, be about it.
Like I said, I appreciate everything. I appreciate the supporters and the non-supporters.
Somebody said do the rules, bro.
But
hey,
what is it?
I'm gonna do the rules then, bro.
Oh, shout out to Rakeem. I got a robe that I put my logo on. I told him I might do the robes. Hey, that's different though. Who you know got robes?
Nobody. Who you know got slippers?
Yeah. Who
from the Burg got slippers?
Right.
Who from
people
the
might have
them,
but I don't know.
I ain't seen them.
If I see them, then I could acknowledge.
Well,
but
it don't
really
count.
Don't know.
If they got them, we just seen them. I'm saying they ain't got them. I'm sorry. If you got them,
right. But,
I'm sorry. Your brand don't count. I didn't see it. If I ain't see it, don't count. It's been big enough. Yep. Okay, what's up, lad? I'm gonna give you a shout out. That's it, lad. If you talk about nothing, hey, put Heavy Nuggets in the comments. But bruh, so what else you want to tell the people, man?
I just want to tell people if they want to start a brand, if they want to, man, look, just start it. Like 2020, I'm pretty sure you be on Instagram, Facebook. People keep telling you start a brand. Mm-hmm. I started a brand in the middle of the pandemic in June.
In the middle of the pandemic,
I started a brand
and talked about it and did it.
I talked about it. I told them was for at least a month, and the next month I made it a brand.
Yes, you did.
I started a company. I got my LLC and stuff like that, and I even sent a couple of fellas links to get that LLC. You know what I mean?
You know what, Dee, about you? You ain't afraid to ask. Hey, Marvin, how you think, bro? How you do this? How you do that? Oh,
let me stop. Look, I'm on Marvinsportsandlife. Shout out to Marvin because anything I ask him, he gonna give me game. Me and Marvin probably 5 years apart in age, but anything I need to know, I know if I ask him, he gonna shoot it straight to me, and he gonna tell me what it is. You see what I'm saying? I ain't gotta be like, I don't want to ask Marv because he might give me some bogus answer, but you see what I'm saying? But I know he gonna shoot it straight to me. So anything I need to know as far as even with the process of me buying my house, I got a lot of game from him.
That's one of the best things. This man say, I said, bro, you buy your house, bro. Bro, you buy your house, bro. I said, bro, don't let these people fool you into thinking that now buying a house, it could be a headache, but it ain't that hard.
It ain't that hard. And I always thought, you just gotta jump out there and do it. I ain't gonna say jump out there and do it. Do your homework. Because my homework was, like I said, YouTube, Google, and Marvin, and other people. I think I've asked Twan a couple of questions probably.
Bro, you got it done fast.
I did get it done fast because once y'all give me the game, I got to run with it. I can't let it linger. Cause see, I'll notice one of my flaws, my biggest flaws is, how can I say it? What's the word I'm looking for?
Procrastination?
Procrastination. That's it. One of my biggest flaws is procrastination. So over the years, I've learned to, if I got it on my mind, go ahead and do it. You know what I mean?
But that's when it comes to, what if I would have had let me use the right word. What if I would have had I don't want to say boy. If I had let's say a lower mindset.
Right.
I'm gonna just use that word, lower mindset. What happens is, I said, bro, I brought my house at 20. I don't know what it was. I'm gonna say at 28. If I had a Marvin to talk to me, I'd have brought my first house at 23.
Right.
If I had a me to talk to me, I brought my first house at 23. And I'd have been on my second house by now probably.
Right.
But any young brother I see, I said to do it, he want it.
Yeah.
He want to get it. So it's easy to, and that go to some old dudes be suckers too, man. Y'all don't be one of the young boys.
Yeah, man, they give you bits and pieces of the game and don't want to walk you through it. Like, what's it taking from you to give me this game?
Bro, I'm gonna give you.
All you doing is helping. Joe, you don't like helping people? If anybody who want to start a clothing brand, they want to know what's what and how I started, you can look back at this video, or you can just ask me. You know what I mean? Like,
come correct.
Come correct. Like, we ain't on no sneaky shit.
Come correct. Just come correct. If you want to ask something, just ask it. Right. Just let your own things be known. Right. I'll give you an example. I asked a fella, I had a real estate question for him. I asked him a question and I said, bro, can you give me your Cash App? He said, why? I said, because you give me some information and I don't think you're wasting your time, because I ain't gonna lie, bro. I hate to do that female, but I don't got time to take you out to lunch. I appreciate you, but let me just pay you some for your information. Because me and him had a relationship to where I can be just asking him from stuff.
Yeah.
And he answered that question. So I'm like, bro, let me compensate you for your knowledge.
Right.
And bro,
everybody wins. And that's why I want to get back to, like I say, shout out to J.O. I had forgot. When I started mine, I had forgot J.O. already had his thing going. No. And somebody was like, J.O. got a line. I was like, oh, shit. Why didn't I go reach out to this guy? I called J.O. Man, me and J.O. probably was on the line for 30, 45 minutes straight. And he just giving me the rundown like, look, this is what I do. You can use this app, whatever. Shout out to J.O., man. Another solid one.
J.O.
You know what I mean?
I've been doing J.O. for a long time. Salute J.O.
I met J.O. J.O. used to come to the manor.
Okay.
I think he was dealing with
whatever.
I don't want to say his kid's mom name, but anyway, but he was coming to the manor, so I met J.O. in the manor. But and like I said, when I and this was maybe 6-7 years ago, and when I started my brand, and somebody was like, because J.O. got sauces, and I was like, ding, light bulb went off. I asked J.O. some stuff. He gave me a whole rundown. I even pulled up on Guala Rames. Corey Raines, if y'all don't know who Guala is, but he bought some socks from me one time, and I pulled up to his house. He was like, pull up.
Parkway dude?
Parkway.
Okay.
Shout out to Guala and Parkway. He was like, look, and he gave me a lot of game, and he hit me up early, and we got to bout some more game.
See, I like it
because it's a team thing.
It's a movement, bro.
It's a team thing. We trying to do a movement because it ain't like we ain't competing with each other about who clothing brand the hottest or not, because it's gonna come a point to we gonna collab and push this thing.
But that's one thing I can say, because like the Parkway guy, shout out to you, I don't know you. J.O., I do know J.O., but I need to buy some. I gotta buy me some sauces, and I told him that I gotta buy some sauce stuff. The Parkway dude, I don't know you, but your shirts is fly. The Berg dude, I don't know you, but your shirts is fly.
Right.
That's my thing. That's the biggest thing. Your stuff, everybody's stuff look high quality and fly. That makes it easier. So now we have no excuses, because if it look like Born Fly, y'all wearing that. We see you wearing Born Fly. We see y'all wearing Born Fly, and y'all go buy them trash shirts.
Right.
You wearing Born Fly. Right. You already. You're already borderline. I'm questioning you anyway because you ain't born fly. But that guys, you from the city, you from the bird. Y'all ain't here looking, hit the like and share button. Support. Now, if the quality went up to par, I'll say, well, it is what it is. Don't.
Right.
I won't say no support. I'll be like, it is what it is. We're gonna wait till they get this stuff together. But bro, this boys is coming out with high quality tees. Bro, I got this sweatshirt from Dee made this for me. This sweatshirt is high quality. The sweatshirt shows high quality. When I wore it, somebody said, let me get that.
Take it off.
Somebody said, let me get that. I said, do you got any other sizes?
Like even with my tracksuits, the original one I wore that took my pictures in, it's gone because somebody wanted that size and I sold it to them. Like you know what I mean? I ain't, I'm not the one that I'm gonna keep this size because this mine. This my first suit.
It's gone.
No, it got to go.
You got to go.
Because I can always get it made again.
Hello.
You see what I'm saying?
Hello.
Later on down the line, now that first one could be worth some money. I ain't gonna tell the person who got my suit that I ain't gonna tell them who got it. But hey, because they don't even know they got the suit that I had on, and I only wore it for maybe 15 minutes to take the pictures in. Shout out to my old lady because she took the pictures with the suit. Oh, she support me. She behind me. Bruh. She behind me. So
she don't say, D, why did I take these pictures? She said, you know what, bro, let's go ahead. You ready?
No, she might say something sarcastic, but it's all love because she gonna do it anyways because she know what I'm trying to do.
Because guess who win in the end?
We are. It's a team thing, man. So,
bro, it's just that simple. Oh, no, it's not that simple. Right. Bro, this man, bro, I'm proud of this man. I tell you, guys, when I say, well, I never seen nobody go from a concept, a thought concept to, okay, I got my first t-shirt. Boom, heavy nuggets. I got that. Then got the other shirt, heavy nuggets. I got that. I got a sweatshirt. I got that.
Hey, I want to say something too. Shout out to my boy, my guys, Kendall, Devon.
Shout out to y'all.
Larry in Atlanta. Shout out to both of my brothers. Shout out to Marcus, because Marcus always check in on me. Marcus will hit me with something out the blue, like, little bro, we gonna be rich, stuff like that. Like, and we doing,
I see you, Marcus.
He doing two separate businesses, but he always hit me with stuff like that. And like he always, them boys look at me as they younger brother, even though some of them got younger brothers and siblings. It's just that
it's the mindset.
It's just the mindset, and we all grew up together. They, that's family. You see what I'm saying? Like I got two biological brothers, but I got plenty people I consider my older brothers, and even people that I consider my little brothers. Like I said, I consider Tyreek. I'm gonna keep saying Tyreek's name. I consider him my younger brother, even though we were only 6 months apart. But that's a guy I was literally molding. I was literally molding him to try to do everything I did. You see what I'm saying? So
look at Marcus, damn right.
Shout out to Marcus. But I was literally trying to mold Tyreek to be not me, but the best he could be. You see what I'm saying? Because the thing with me and Tyreek was he was the oldest sibling of his family, and I was the youngest. So a lot of stuff he had to do, he was trying to lead the way for his younger siblings. A lot of stuff I did, I learned from my older siblings. So
two different circumstances.
It's 2 different circumstances, but I was trying to teach him, like I was really trying to be his older brother in a sense. You see what I'm saying? To like, look, this is what we need to do. This is what you should do. This is what I'm doing. This is what you should do. I always told him that, man. So shout out to my boy Tyreek, man. So, that's my old lady, Janera Mays.
There you go. Let them know that's right. You be proud of your man. Hey, take the picture. You can say, I've been there from the jump. I've been there from the first suit.
Yep. Like I said, man, and Tyreek had plenty of friends, man, but at the same time, we knew who we were, because in 7th grade, he told his mama, like, I think Tyreek was in Denmark. I don't want to say Denmark. Damn.
Shout out to you, Dre.
Anyway, but when Tyreek first came to Howard, I was damn near his best friend, and I damn near took him under my wing instantly. You see what I'm saying? Like, motherfuckers would say, man, that boy, that goofy. He laughed too much. But I'm like, I mean, shit, he him.
Hey.
He him. Will you want him to be like you?
Bruh.
That man can't be you.
You know somebody say,
like, bro, he him. That's why I took a liking to him, because he wasn't like nobody else.
He him.
Like I say, shout out to my boy Tyreek, man. It's a shame that he gone, but
on some sucker stuff.
You know what I mean? It's on some sucker stuff, but
like I said, shout out to his baby mama who's been in here the whole time.
Shout out to her.
Shout out to her.
Shout out to his daughter, man.
And she did say, she said, thank y'all
Okay.
We give him that shout out. Cause we never know what people go through. Like I said, I don't know him, but that's my dog, and he always talking about him. And obviously, nobody should be going for senseless reasons.
Right.
We'll just say that. Let's go for senseless reasons. So, like
and especially if you never saw it coming, because I know he never saw it coming.
Never saw it coming.
You know, so
never saw it coming.
You know, so I don't know what the hell. But like I say that with that situation, and like I said, I don't want to try to
figure it out.
Be investigator, because that'll throw me off my course.
Yep.
And I know he wouldn't want that. And like I said, I saw my guy on a Saturday, and the next Saturday I got a call saying my guy. And we was literally in front of my garage talking, and I was telling him about the housing process and what he should be doing, because we hadn't gotten up in like maybe 4 or 5 months. You see what I'm saying? Because he was doing his own thing, I was doing my own thing with my family. But we had literally gotten up.
Because sometimes we go, you know what? I got some homies. Shout out to y'all who I don't mess with. I hate to say it like that. Let me say not mess with. Hold on.
Disconnected.
I got someone we disconnected. Yeah. When we see each other, it's love. But I'm like, bro, we obviously in 2 different phases of our lives.
That's
and sometimes, and I love you so much to where you want to find out how to get out. Because sometimes I don't want to say the man. We have let people make us think the game is harder than what it really is.
Yeah.
Now, the game can be difficult. I ain't gonna say it'll be easy. But, guys, we be playing a game on ourselves sometimes. We ain't got to play.
And you know what? You know what another influence was? Just coming up in Atlanta? Mm-hmm. I want to say shout out to Twan. Twan's still watching. Twan and Muzzy. They was all, his brother Muggsy. They was always
the coolest cop ever.
Bruh, they was always them, and I saw that. Yep. And shout out to their mama, Miss Vaughn, which is my stepmom, is my godmother. Shout out to Miss Vaughn because Miss Vaughn always hit me and tell me how proud she is, and and that was my second grandma. Basically, like, I mean, she's a couple years older than my mom, but she used to call me her grandboy. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, so. Shout out to Miss Vaughn. Like I said, Muzzy and Twan, they was always them, and I looked at that. Yep. Like I said, I was always an observer, and I'm looking. So if I'm looking, I'm gonna soak up the game, and I'm gonna see how to do what.
Yeah. Twan was him. Twan was even still him with them big boy rims on that truck. But Twan had them 26s.
But you,
Twan, what you had? You gonna answer here 26s? Twan, this is my thing. I tell people this is me.
Twan even had the Cadillac. I don't remember. You remember the Cadillac?
Yep.
Twan had the Cadillac.
I tell people don't let.
Shit, Muzzy a lieutenant. Muzzy had the Chevy.
He did it.
The box Chevy.
I mean, Muzzy remember that fault.
Like I said, them boys was always them though.
But
everybody I grew up under was always them.
They was always them. This is what I think. We talked about this the other day. I wear gold chains, yes. I wear my hoodies, yes. I smoke cigars, yes. I read books, yes. I am who I am. I cannot be nobody else, and I would never apologize for being me.
Right.
We all are unique. When people mess up, when they try to pretend to be something else that they're not. That's when things happen.
And I saw that too much. You see what I'm saying?
That's when things happen. If you just be you, bro, you do all that stuff? Yeah, I'm all that. But when you pretend not to be you, you be you. Back to the root beer.
And like I say, I'm always me. And people don't know, you know what I mean? They'll have a opinion of you just because of how they see you or who you associate yourself with. But if you know who I am, if you met me and you see how I am, you know who I am. And you know how I am. Yep. But like I say, I ain't trying to be nobody else, but a better version of me than I was yesterday.
Gotta walk proud. You're right. Hey, right, Dirk, here you talking about man original. Keep pushing, my boy, Big Maul.
Shout out to Quantel, man. Hey, another guy that had from the mountain too. I would consider from the mountain.
I did not know Quantel. Quantel, what's up, bro?
Well, he's from other places too, but he's been a part. To me, he's a part of the mountain.
Okay.
I would consider him a part of the mountain. He's been there. He probably wasn't there every day, but I would consider him part of. Hey, man, that's mountain too.
Yeah, hey, Quantel, hey, boy, you not coming along with too, boy. I don't see you. But hey, bro, I don't see you not got growing over too, bro. Hey, we all now we adults now. That boy there was a firecracker too. early, fast too.
Oh yeah.
But if I ain't gonna tell on me, I ain't gonna tell on you. But
Oh.
but that's what's up, bro. So is there anything else you want to cover? But before we show some people some of the samples of some of the stuff you got on.
Oh, okay. I want to take this back. I want to, if you remember Malik, remember Malik, Connor Malik's.
Yeah,
That was one of the first entrepreneurs
that's a hustler.
and a hustler that I saw, bro.
That's a
If y'all remember Malik, he used to have the commercials on damn
the radio.
On the radio.
Malik sell everything.
He had a
socks,
stove.
T-shirts.
He had a stove. Bro, Malik even had like a what you would call it, a Boys and Girls Club.
Goldstein is his daddy.
I didn't know that.
Goldstein, that's his daddy.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I ain't know Goldstein was his daddy.
That's his daddy.
But shout out to, I don't know where he at, but shout out to
In New York, still hustling.
Oh, he in New York?
In New York, hustling right now.
Oh, man, shout out to Malik, because that was one of the first guys, man. Bro, this dude was doing it, and for the community. Taking, like, summers we would be in the gardens, like, bro, he'll take a whole group of us. We go, you know, he started his own camp.
I didn't know that.
Bro started his own camp. If you from the gardens and you remember when Malik started his own little group thing and he was taking us to the city gym and all kind of places and stuff, man.
Shout out Malik. I did not know that.
Bro did, yeah. He did that too. He had a little program. I don't know who or what it was with, because I was a young dude, but
he had a program. I remember Malik was selling socks, T-shirts, hoodies, jackets. He sold everything, and now he in New York because he actually from New York. Then he went back. Now he's still doing the same, because we friends on Facebook.
Okay.
And he's still with the same hustle.
Man, you got to send me his page.
I
got to personally thank him and just basically give him his flowers, because I got to let him know what I acknowledge as a young dude and what I saw him doing.
I did not know that. Because what he said was he took his same hustle he had in the streets. He just took it to like Ryan. Yeah, he used to do that. See Ryan, I didn't know. Shout out to Big Ryan.
Yeah, okay.
See, I didn't know that, but I'm gonna show give, because only the conversation I had with him, like, bro, I took whatever my street hustle, and bro, this dude will hustle socks like no other. I'm talking about socks. I was in US one in Colombia.
He was out there
hustling
with
socks like no other.
Loud cat.
Yep. Well, I got these socks, black cat, black socks. Michael Jordan wore these socks, just funny stuff. But bro, and this is the thing. If you a hustler, you a hustler. This is like your brand. Like, you got this. You a hustler. Because he hustled them socks. Same way he was hustling whatever he was hustling. And the same hustle that work here, same hustle works in
wherever he at now.
New York.
Yep.
Same hustle work. If you a hustler, you a hustler. And shout out, let me tell you something about country boys. Shout out my homeboy Paul. See, down here we got different work ethic for them cats up there. And even when I did these, you got used to that, yeah. Even when I did a episode on these famous drug dealers, if you notice, not talking about drug dealers, but what happens is a lot of them gotta be from the South, because what happens is they take that Southern work ethic, go up there and not work them. Not that they more fly talking, not that they more fly, they just outwork them. And that's one thing we got down here in the South, work ethic. Because who you know go from a t-shirt, not a t-shirt brand, but from selling t-shirts to tracksuits.
Right.
In less than, what, 2 months? 3 months?
Less than 2-3 months. I had tracksuits. Yeah.
From t-shirts.
Evolving. I went from manufacturing my t-shirts to getting a manufacturer to do them.
Send them to me.
Send them to me. This is how I want it. This is the sizes I need. These are the measurements for the tracksuit. Send them to me. So I put in the groundwork. Don't just think I had this buku money and I just I put all my money into this.
You put the work in.
I put the work in. I did it myself first. I still got stuff at the house.
You put the work in.
I'll put like this very hoodie is the last thing I pressed up myself. Besides, the tracksuits, I get them made and they get sent to me from overseas. But this hoodie that you got on was the last thing I actually handmade. You know what I mean? Just pressed it up. But still, you got to put in the groundwork,
Got to put the groundwork in. That's called hard work. Hey, shout out that's my homeboy. My homeboy, he from a little town called Esther.
Okay.
Dre, you from Esther, huh? You ain't about the lines, you from somewhere else now. Dre, shout out Dre from Esther. That's the homeboy.
Okay.
I got a funny story about you, Dre, but I'm gonna keep it to myself. But salute to you.
Yeah.
So those people some of these samples?
Oh yeah.
Hey,
and you know what's crazy, man? Me and Maul can talk all day. We'll have y'all here for about 2 more hours.
Hey, but let me tell you something. But I see y'all guys in here. Some people been here the whole time. Hope y'all been hitting that like and share button because y'all really been showing love. Y'all really been showing a lot of love. And we appreciate that. Chopper Jones, check my dog out. You know Chopper Jones.
Hey, shout out to Duck, man. Shout out to Duck.
Let me plug you back up.
Another childhood friend.
Let me plug you back up.
Oh, my bad. Like I was saying, shout out to Duck, man. Another childhood friend I met in middle school playing basketball, man. So, hey, you know what I mean? That's a solid cat. Hey, like I said, I only befriend solid cats. But even if you deem them, now I ain't talking about you, Duck, but even if you deem other cats I associate with goofy or lame, it is what it is. I see another side of them. That wasn't for you to see. You saw what you saw. But anyway, this was my first tracksuit, man. And of course, I hustled, I conquered. And all it takes is a little hustle. If you hustle, you gonna conquer it. If you hustle long enough, I ain't saying what you have to hustle, but hustle means grinding, trying to get to a certain point to meet a certain goal. So, and this is my latest Heavy Nuggets logo. You know, Heavy Nuggets, and it hustle for it or starve without it. You got to put in the hustle if you want it. You see what I'm saying?
How bad you want it?
How bad? This the jacket. I got the pants to match it too. You see what I'm saying? So this the latest gear I got right here. I got the all blue Heavy Nuggets jogger suit, and I got the all red, just solid colors, you know, nothing too extravagant. I know most people want this jacket, man. They want this jacket.
Boy, everybody can come about that jacket.
It's gonna come, but you know.
If y'all want it, put in for the demand for it. You see this video? Hey, bro, I'm gonna tell you right now. I already know because y'all about to send this video in the thousands, and I'm doing this for my man page. Y'all about to send this video in the thousands. Because the material is like a soft polyester jumpsuit.
It's polyester, man.
You know what I'm saying?
100% polyester.
100%
if you
polyester.
want to know, this is polyester. I can do cotton if I want to, but I chose to do the polyester.
Coming in real slick. Coming in real smooth.
Coming in real slick.
Coming in real sexy.
But look at inside. You still protected in the winter. This is cotton still on the inside. You see what I'm saying? So it ain't like it's just all polyester. It's thick fabric. It's good quality. Yeah. So you're gonna be all right in the winter when it's cold. You know. So that's the main thing about it.
No, I'm not gonna say that. Yeah, y'all gonna be all right.
Come on, man.
Y'all gonna be all right. Y'all gonna be all right. It's cool. Shout out. I want to give a shout out to everybody who been in here showing love. Everybody who been in here hitting that like and that share button. Everybody been here showing D Lott, because obviously he been taking y'all back. Y'all feel like y'all back in the manor. It's a lot of manor love, a lot of Berg love, a lot of OW love. There's a whole lot of Berg stuff going on in here.
Like I say, man, I come from the apartments. I've been standing in the apartments my entire life up until about 2 years ago.
But now what you got?
I bought my own house. I purchased my own house for me and my family.
Hello.
You know what I mean? Me, my girl, and my kids.
Hello.
We got a house now. I'm like,
hello.
I done broke a generational curse.
Hello. It's gone.
You know what I mean? Like,
it's gone.
And that's all just off hard work and information. If you want that information, you got to go get it. You see what I'm saying? You got to ask the right people. Even if you ask the wrong person, it's just all about how you take it and compare it to whoever else you ask. You see what I'm saying?
Bro, it keeps going. You got to give. Cause when I'm trying to buy my house, I asked Rudy for information.
Okay.
Rudy gave me all what he had.
Shout out to Rudy. He big and tall. I don't got nothing for you, Rudy, but I'ma have it soon.
Yeah.
Rudy always asks me about his royal blue shirt, man. And shout out to Rakeem, because Rakeem, another guy, he might be a year or two older than me, but he got a house at a decent age, and I saw what he did. You see what I'm saying?
Bro, let me tell you, and I told somebody this. I'm not gonna say, nah. I told somebody this right here. It's about your mindset.
Yeah.
I told this brother, you gotta have the mindset, if you lose it all, you can get it back.
Basically.
Because you know how you got it.
And that goes back to proper planning.
That's proper planning.
So if you plan properly, If you lose it today, you know how to get it tomorrow.
Now I get it back.
You got to know how to get it back. Other than that, man, you will be lost and you're gonna be hurt.
I'll be with your mama.
You can find yourself in a dark place, and that can lead to suicide, depression, all that. I don't want to speak on that, but I'm just saying,
I'll just be in a bum.
Yeah.
Because you got some people who are happy. You got some people who are happy with wearing their born fly every weekend and going to the club.
My ways, I look at it as, bro, I got to show my little girls. I got 2 little girls. I got to show them, like, look, I ain't giving up, and this is what I can do for us. This is what me and your mama can do. And of course, my stepson. But I'm just saying, as females, them seeing a man, and as my stepson, like I try to mold him. I try to tell him, hey, look, man, stay on your job, man. Do this. Just obey me and your mama. We don't ask for much. We don't ask you to do much. And he don't ask for much, but it's just
don't make it harder than what it got to be.
Right. Just do what you got to do, and everything will be all right. You see what I'm saying? Because like I said, I ain't always have a male figure in my life, like as far as my dad or whatever like that. Mm-hmm. I ain't have that. I had the community. So that's what they say. It takes a village to raise.
This guy got a good attribute. Okay, I see him.
I took everything from my community, whether it was the manor or Roosevelt Gardens. I took all that and I figured out life. I ain't fully figured out life, but I figured out enough to get to where I'm at today. You see what I'm saying? And to keep going. You see what I'm saying?
Keep going.
Like I say, shout out to Marv. He always give me good information. I can always call on him or text him, or if I see him, at work, he'll say, hey, this is what's what. So if I ask him a question, he gonna give me a straightforward response. Whether if he think it's positive or he be like, nah, you should do it this way, or maybe you should think of it this way, whatever. But I learn life lessons every day from everybody.
You got to.
Even that negative, I know I can dodge negative.
I dodge negative too.
But
guess you learn from negative.
I can indulge in negative too.
You learn from negative too?
If you take me there, you see what I'm saying?
We're gonna indulge, I'll say, congratulations, you played yourself. Now I ain't gonna never show you no love.
There you go.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
Right.
Now when I see you, because I'm grown, I ain't gonna take it there. We just gonna pretend we don't see each other.
Right.
And I'm gonna go on about my life, you going about yours.
Like I said, man, shout out to everybody in the city.
Everybody in the city
who got a business, man. Who got a business.
Everybody in the city doing their thing.
And who just trying to get more. Don't talk about it, man. Be about it. Because like he said, if I told him my idea and he saw it grow from a seed to a tree, literally, I got a tree. That's my logo.
A money tree.
Money tree, man. Money tree of life, man. It's back there somewhere. I just had it. But anyway.
Just keep producing.
Gotta keep it going, man.
Hey guys, we want to thank you for tuning in. It's been episode 42. I'm gonna say this has been a one-on-one with Dee Lott. Yeah. You guys been in here. You guys been hitting that like. You guys been hitting that share button. Had a great one-on-one. I don't know, man. These one-on-ones getting better.
Hey, might have to have a part 2 or part 2. 4.
I don't know. Hey, all the guys out there who I'm doing one-on-one with, this right here. I don't know. Because what the numbers do. Cause I already know as soon as I get off this thing, the numbers about to go out the roof. I already see. Cause I see how many people actually stayed in here and watched it. Hit that like and that share button. You guys enjoyed it. Just show love, man. Right. You guys just show the love.
And love will be showed back. Because I want to eventually do stuff for the community too. But right now I ain't in a place to do it. But
we growing. Support.
I want to do stuff. Give back to what the places I came from.
Yeah.
So and that's a big goal of mine. Like right now I can't pass out no turkeys. You see what I'm saying? But it'll come.
It's gonna get there. It's gonna get there.
Trying to pass out a little more than turkeys. Trying to mold these kids into staying active and staying.
That's it.
On a nice path. You see what I'm saying?
If Dee Lott can do it, why can't you?
Hey, man.
If Marv can do it, why can't you?
Hey, man.
If your local guy, whoever you know,
who's KD?
I don't know.
I gotta tap into their profile. I can't really see what's going on.
Yes, sir. Done a lot. I don't know. Shout out to you though for showing love. I no disrespect, but we can't see you. That's right. Okay. And just like that, guys, we out. This Marvinsportsandlife, episode 43. Hey, Heavy Nuggets. Look it up. The Heavy Nugget Store. Dee Lott. Right there. You see the link? Click it.
Like I say, man, shout out to Mr. George Bradley for the inspiration.
Shout out to George Bradley for that talk. See, George do that talk every day.
Right.
Shout out to George.
See, like
shout
I
out
said,
George
George
Bradley.
might talk to certain people at work, but when me and him talk, it be deeper than
It be
deeper than just a
deeper.
regular conversation. Man.
Y'all never get it. We ain't about to get that to y'all.
We ain't gonna give him. We ain't
You don't get that to
yeah,
him.
I'm talking about. It's deeper.
I know the sneakheaders on here.
Like
That's
they
my new
say,
thing.
it's deeper than rap.
It's deep in the rap. Sneakheaders on here, y'all in here, y'all ain't get that. And just like that, we out, guys. That was fucking
Hey,
good.
that was a good one. Yeah. Well, we still live? We still live?
What the heck going on?